What is good, NIO family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the one and only NIO stock, what you should be looking out for the future. I'm also going to break down some absolutely historic numbers that just came out as NIO's deliveries for the month of June came out, and NIO absolutely crushed it. They set new records. They proved all the people out there that are saying that this company is going to die, it has no potential, they proved them wrong. I'm going to show you some absolutely mind-boggling numbers that just came out for NIO. They did very well for June. And before I do that, though, before I say anything about the numbers and the technical aspect of NIO, I have to mention a couple of things real quick. Firstly, I'm not a financial planner. Don't take any of this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, but it's the entire NIO community as a whole. And the last things, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below and in the description. If you sign up for Moomoo with the link down below and deposit $100 into the account, you're not only going to get up to 5 free stocks from Moomoo itself, but you're going to get an additional 5 stocks from the wheel right over here. This means you could get 5 free AMC shares, 5 free Apple shares, 5 free Tesla shares, or a mix of each and every one of them. Moomoo also gives you access to the different exchanges, from the Singapore exchange to the Hong Kong exchange. And also, if you sign up within the next 34 hours, you're going to have an even more likely chance to get a free Google share. So it's a limited time offer. The offer ends in 2 weeks. Check it out before it runs out to get those 10 free stocks. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So looking at NIO, we can see something very interesting going on. Now, obviously, it's a little bit in the red. The market's pretty much just choppy and kind of sideways at the time I'm recording this, but that's because we have a long weekend coming up. Obviously, the markets are going to be closed for July 4th, which is the Independence Day of the USA. And additionally, I think what happened was earlier in the day, we got a bit of a push up from the markets. That's because a lot of people were working in offices. But I think as the day goes on, a lot of people are just leaving work early. They're not trading as hard and they're kind of letting the algos take over. So as a result of that, NIO is kind of trading sideways. And the future, like I said before, for July may not be super bright for the market. We may see lots of choppy action. I know that. You probably know that and you've heard that many times. But remember, this is going to be an opportunity, because if NIO does end up dropping to these lower levels, if it happens again, if we see NIO in the teens again, okay, I'm not scared. I'm not worried. I'm going to be buying these dips. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not forcing you to do that. I'm not giving financial advice, but it's a very good opportunity, because when you see what this company did, when you see how amazing this company is, you're going to see exactly why the long-term future is incredibly bright. Let's look at the numbers right over here. This is from NIO Global, and what you could see right here is NIO delivered almost 13,000 vehicles in June alone. That is insane, representing a strong increase of 60.3% year over year. That is huge. They delivered 25,000 vehicles in Q2 alone. That's despite the lockdowns, despite all these hardships, despite the negative news from the media, despite all of that, right? The lockdowns were very harsh. NIO still came out on top. They took that anger and they pushed for greater numbers, and they actually achieved it. In total, we have 217,897 deliveries as of June 30th, 2022. This is a new monthly record they just set. Let me see if I can zoom into this just to show you how amazing these numbers are. Let me zoom in like this. Okay. Actually, no, I have to keep it like this. I apologize for that. But anyways, if you look at the chart, okay, the light blue line, see how there's a light blue line? This would represent 2021. Each of these bars that come in twos represent the months. And the dark ones are 2022. So you could see in January, we had a nice increase. NIO was doing very well in January. February was a little bit slow because of the fact that we have Lunar New Year. It's a slow month for China in general. Then March came, NIO absolutely killed it. They did very well in March. And then by the time April came, we had the lockdowns, we had all those things going on from April. Even parts of May saw lots of choppy action too. And you could see what happened. NIO had a big drop in their sales and their deliveries for the month of April. And then parts of May were also affected. And what happened was, there was a lot of FUD out there. A lot of people were attacking the EV sector. A lot of people were saying NIO's not going to make it, and this and that. It was all over the news. And what did NIO do? Well, instead of attacking back, instead of saying anything, all they did is let their results do the talking for them. Look at their response. in the month of June. They saw the hardships, they saw the pain, they saw the struggles that many investors may be facing, right? And they said, you know what? We're going to improve our fundamentals. We're going to kill it in deliveries. We're going to push to limits we've never gone to before. And look at what they achieved, almost 13,000 deliveries, 60% increase year over year. Remember, back in 2021, in June, which tends to be a strong month, NIO actually did about 8,000 deliveries. Now we're at 13,000. That's despite the lockdowns that happened like a month ago, despite the hardships, the things that slowed them down. They pushed through it. The lockdowns also ended, which helped them, and they never ever quit. So I want you to think about something, okay? NIO is a baby right now. They're a little baby. They're not a giant monster just yet. They're a sleeping giant. Because imagine what's going to happen in the next 10 years, the next 5 years, the next 3 years, even. We're going to see 10,000 months every month, probably by next year, then 20,000 delivery months, 30, 40, 50. Soon they're going to reach Tesla's level. I really believe they will. I believe with what they've been doing, I believe with the consistent growth that they're achieving, and I believe with the will and resilience of this company, the sky is not the limit. This company will keep on growing with their full self-driving technology, with their new amazing cars. I mean, their ET7 is just brilliant. Their SUVs are very nice as well. It's going to be massive. And like I said before, okay, when July comes, the market might be choppy with all these earnings, all the things going on. It's possible NIO starts to drop. It could drop to the 18 range. Maybe it'll go lower. That's fine with me because it's an opportunity to buy more of these shares. Am I saying that it's intelligent to go all in on one company? The answer is no. Right? I'm not giving financial advice, but I'm not going all in on one company because every company has a risk. But the long-term future of NIO, as they're listed on different exchanges, as they're working very hard to expand globally, it's insanely bright. In fact, this is like investing in Tesla when it was starting. This is like investing in Tesla when it was just a couple of years old. That's the way I see this. Does it mean NIO will be as big as Tesla and catch up to it? I can't promise that because Tesla's going to keep growing too. But I'll tell you one thing, okay? NIO has the potential to reach where Tesla is right now in the next couple of years. NIO has the potential to reach insane numbers, insane deliveries. And people keep on comparing NIO with all these different companies. We don't need to do that. All we need to focus on is this company, its growth, its innovation, and how big it's going to be. All right? I believe the entire EV sector is going to grow. Because if you look at what happened, NIO is not the only one growing. We're seeing Xpeng, Li Auto, they're also growing too. They're in this competition in China and it's going to kind of expand to the rest of the world. So, what I'm saying is, these innovations are going to keep growing and this is the future. And if a person's making the decision to put money into these things now, imagine what it's going to be like if you just wait, you hold it, and you be patient. I'm insanely bullish. So stay strong, be humble, and get ready because a big ride is coming. NIO is not just a car company because deliveries are just one of the many facets. There's NIO Power. I'm going to actually talk more about NIO Power a little bit later. They have battery swapping technology, which is going to be amazing for not just China, but many European countries in particular, maybe even the US in the future, but it's going to take many years before they really show in the US, but they're expanding. And we're seeing more and more improvements every single day. So at the end of the day, let's be real, okay? NIO, the share price, it's probably going to drop a little bit, right? I talked about the inverse head and I'm sorry, the head and shoulders that formed, not the inverse head and shoulder, the head and shoulders that formed right over here. NIO is probably going to drop to this range relatively soon. And if the whole market, especially the SPY, which is kind of looking bearish in my opinion, if the SPY starts dropping too, the whole market's going to get pushed down collectively. The SPY tends to be correlated with the NASDAQ right now and the QQQ. They tend to be running in unison. So it might drag NIO down if earnings aren't that great, if we truly are in that recession, if we get a second consecutive negative GDP quarter, the recession may come and NIO may form this head and shoulders that pushes it back down to these teens. That's fine with me. It's a buying opportunity. It's an opportunity to load up on long-term calls if you want. It's really your choice, not mine. And it's really up to you, okay? But I'm putting it out there that opportunities are coming because the long term is insanely bright, extremely incredible. I see this thing going to the hundreds in the next couple of years. With that said and done, I want to just thank you all for listening. NIO's doing very well. I mean, I'm so impressed with this. You have no idea. I have no words to really describe how incredible it was to see this amazing growth after these really hard months that we've been seeing. And this is really bringing in hope, all right, that big things are coming. And I really believe in this company. So, with that said and done, I want to thank you all for listening. We don't just invest based off our emotions. It's not just emotions, it's also the data. What type of cars do they have? Are they expanding to other countries? Are they innovating their technologies? Are they doing something different from the rest of the crowd? What NIO is doing different is battery swapping and other technologies and so on and so forth. And their deliveries are just beautiful. So, strong fundamentally. I'm very bullish for the long term. Give the company time, and I really believe it's going to soar. With that said and done, nothing in this video was financial advice. I wish the best for you. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. NIO to the moon, and peace out.